can't remember, I'm old. I'm
Do you
about
have any
60 years
identification on
old.
you?
I'm about 60.
Question, you said you didn't find a gun, but there was a gun on the crime scene.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see it?
Nope.
Okay.
You said you lived in El Dorado Hills, if I recall.
Yeah,
Do you have an exact address?
yeah, 226 Garland.
Appears to be puncture in right temple. No exit or entry room. Wound on left side of face.
You said you didn't know?
Nope.
Do you have any cups like
Blood
this in your room?
splatter
I have.
or
We don't have any cups here.
blood drainage from left shoulder, from right shoulder down to right pectoral muscle.
You said there was two different types of gun shells?
Yeah, 240 caliber and 145 auto.
Do you own a gun?
Yeah.
What gun do you own?
40, 45, 357, 38, 22, 380, 223, 308, 12 gauge, and a 22.
Do you have a carry license?
No?
I would've thought you were giving me your phone number.
Pardon?
I said I would've thought you were giving me your phone number.
Oh.
You said you own a 45?
Yeah.
What kind of shell casing is it with that?
The 145 and 240 caliber. He also said he owned a 40.
Huh?
You also own a 40?
Yeah.
Can we get, can we get those guns?
I don't give up my constitutional rights or anybody. Nobody has a right to seize my weapons.
Completely understandable, and we respect that, right?
But,
Are the guns registered under your name?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Are you accusing me of something?
No.
Am I a suspect in this?
no, you're not at this moment.
Because if so, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore.
You're not a suspect at this moment.
At
I
this
see you
time,
on
all we are
stage.
doing is trying to gather information on what happened.
I told you everything I know.
Is there a phone number we can reach you at, or an address we can reach you at? If there's any further information?
I just gave the address, and phone number is 555-1212.
916?
Yes.
Is there a good time we can contact you?
Oh, you can call, that's my cell phone, you can get me anytime on that.
Which days of the week do you work?
Monday, Wednesday, here.
What time?
Thursday, Consumers College.
What time are you here at the FLC campus from on Mondays or Wednesdays?
I have a morning class, and I usually leave about 11 o'clock. I usually get here about 8:30, and for a 9 o'clock class, and then I probably don't get off of campus till about 11, and then, oh yeah, I teach in EDC Monday evening from 6 to 9:05.
What time does your 9 a.m. class get on Mondays? 10:20?
Yes.
And you leave here at 11 o'clock? Do you have office hours?
Yeah. Office hours, meetings, all kinds of stuff. That's why I usually have office hours after class, on either the Monday or Wednesday class.
Straight up to the side.
Aside from this morning, when was the last time you were in this classroom?
Wednesday, last week. No, take that. Did I come in on Thursday to get something out of the room? I never came in this class, no. I was in another room.
So you've never been in this classroom before?
No, since Wednesday I haven't.
Wednesday.
Yeah. When I left here Wednesday, I had a meeting right after class, and I wasn't back inside.
The man that you saw earlier in the car, was he in any pain? Did you see any blood on him?
Nope.
After you checked the vital signs, you said you exited the room
Yes,
and you waited in the hallway.
yes,
Did you go to the bathroom by any chance?
nope.
Was the blood on the doorway, was a blood print on the door there when you?
I don't recall.
Can I take a look at your hand?
Sure.
What happened there?
What happened there, I have a thing called trigger finger, where you bend it, it locks, and you have to unlock it. It's a tendon thing, I don't know why they call it trigger finger, but it's a tendon freezes up, and it won't allow you to bend it, so they make this cheap little brace, and you don't get to bend your finger for 6 months. Does that constitute a search?
Sorry, what's that?
Are you searching me? Okay.
Nope.
I see on these TV shows that you should know people who do
No, just looking to see what's visible right in your body.
it. Okay.
Do you have any gum?
Pardon?
Do you have any gum? Do you have any gum like that?
I don't have gum. I don't chew gum.
How did you know to check the pulse? Do you have first aid training?
I've had first aid training. And that's what they do on TV.
You watch a lot of TV?
Yep.
What's your favorite show?
Right now, oh geez, the new Will of Grace, it's hilarious.
Are you married?
Yes,
Was your significant other at your residence when you left to come here?
she was still in bed. She got to sleep in, she didn't have to come.
Would she be able to verify that you left around, what time you say that you left your house at?
I think so. I mean, I told her I was leaving and she goes, okay, I'm gonna sleep in a little longer. Whether she remembers that or whether she was completely awake when she responded to me, that's a whole nother question.
Did you make any phone calls other than calling 911 after you exited the room?
Nope,
Did you call your wife and say, this happened?
Nope.
You tweet it?
nope. Don't want her to get worried.
Did anybody come by and ask why you were waiting outside the classroom?
Nope, I didn't see anybody.
When you were walking up here, you didn't see anybody, you just saw, or did you see any students, any faculty walking around?
I saw a couple students talking, couldn't tell you if they were male or female, they were on a big walkway that goes along the building, along the parking lot, up to the stairs. There were 3 people standing there talking up where the ramp goes up. One of them I know was a female, because I walked right by him, I could tell by her voice, and she had long hair. The other 2, I couldn't tell you if it was male or female.
Was there a talking about?
Nope. You just could tell it sounded like a female voice.
Did you sound like distressed, or did you
No.
normal?
No, in fact, they were laughing, so there was something like, I don't know what it was about.
Can you walk us through one more time when you enter the door to when you exited the door and called 911? Please feel free to go into any kind of detail that you left out.
Came through the door. Went through that way to the back, turned the lights on, turned around, saw the guy. Walked up here, walked over, put my hand on, it would be the right side. I saw the blood on the left, on his right side. And, no, I put my hand on his left side. That's right. blood I saw on his right side and on his head. And I immediately grabbed my phone, opened the door, called 911, made the phone call, told them what I saw. A few minutes later, you guys were here.
Did you walk up the front around him and check his vital signs, or did you walk around the back?
I walked right through there.
Around, against the whiteboard?
Yeah, like right straight through there. I don't know how I didn't even see that. But I see now that there's blood there and
You mind showing me the bottom of your shoes?
When departing the room, did you see any blood outside of the room or anything like that?
didn't look.
What do you teach?
Pardon?
What do you teach?
Here?
And what do you teach?
Sociology. We got about 10 minutes, folks.
I'll decide when we're done, sir.
Well, I'm leaving.
Thank you for your time. We'll be in contact with you.
Okay, thank you.
Genius. One quick question, do you tutor after class or before class?
Pardon?
Do you tutor before class or after class?
No, I don't do any tutoring. I just have office hours.
Where's your office at?
Pardon?
Where's your office at?
I usually do it in the workroom right behind this.
Over here?
Yeah. And, you know, it depends because, most of the AJ, here I am at the AJ now, I'll tell you. A lot of the faculty use that room. Instead of using the adjunct faculty office, because it's open and if a student has something they wish to share and don't want people to hear, then you have 4 other faculty members sitting in the room, it's not really conducive of them being able to talk about issues that they may be facing.
What is your office hours?
It depends on the day of the week. Usually I do Wednesdays right after my class for an hour. But it can sometimes be Mondays. Depends on if I have meetings that would conflict, then I'll do it on a Monday. So, you know, I'd have to look at my syllabus. I mean, when I finish class, I look and see if I'm gonna be here for an office hour or if I'm gonna be doing something else.
May I get a copy of your schedule?
Yeah.
Appears that there are signs that someone had used narcotics.
You were
Can bring
outside,
the
did you
camera.
say that you heard students, or say that you saw students that are talking?
Yeah, as I was walking, yes.
Were you able to articulate what they were saying?
No, I just heard, sounded like a female voice, somebody was laughing. I don't know the other 2 first people, there were 3 there. I remember somebody was in flip-flops and they were wearing like shorts, I remember, I saw that. Again, I wasn't focusing on watching people.
When you arrived, there was no, Folsom Lake Police Department outside? And
No.
Going in suites? Nobody had any concern running out of the?
Just looked like a normal day,
Just a normal
coming
day?
to a morning class.
Nobody seemed panicked when they were walking around outside or anything?
No, everything was calm.